Hi, this is Sandy Bryant coming to you again with the Greater Plum Harbor YMCA. We chose a place that was screened in so there wouldn't be alligators, ducks, lizards, or maybe bugs. So read the disclaimer at the beginning and let's get started. We'll start out on our backs for a gentle yoga practice this evening. Oh, I have the moon right above me, half a moon. So go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your knees together, feet are as wide as the mat. Place your hands flat to the earth, to your floor, to your carpet, to your rug, to your floor. Hopefully you're outside maybe. Draw the breath in deep. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, draw the breath in deep. Really fill the lungs up, expand the ribs. And exhale the breath out. Inhale, bring the breath in. And release it out. Keeping your eyes closed, place your hands on your abdomen. You can make a diamond with your hand, your index and your thumb touch, and circle your belly button. And then feel the breath move through your body. Take your thoughts to your breath. Continue to focus on your breath. Try not to have monkey mind going back to you. You get to be a little selfish now and take care of you. And from here, we're going to extend our arms out to a T. Walk our feet together. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale your knees to the right and gently roll your head to the left. Push into the back of the arms, draw your navel in, bring yourself back to center, and exhale to the other side. Push into the back of the arms again, draw the navel in, and bring yourself back to center. Separate your feet hip width apart. Exhale your knees to the right, roll your head to the left. If you want a little more work, you can always place your bottom foot on top of the top knee and let that bring it down more. If it's too much for you, please release it. Try to roll your head in the opposite direction of your knees. You can push into the back of your elbows and flatten your shoulder blades to the mat. Release your foot, inhale back to center, and exhale to the other side. Same thing, push into your elbows, soften the back body, melt it in. Release your foot. Inhale yourself back to center. This time, bend your elbows into cactus arms. Take a deep inhale breath. Feet are as wide as the mat. Exhale your knees to the right. Roll your head to the left. Push into the back of the arms. Inhale yourself back to center. And exhale all the way to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Go ahead and bring your hands back down, but keep them in the cactus arms like this, and then bring them back down. Inhale the right one up. Exhale the left one up. Inhale the right one up and down. Exhale the left one up and down. And then slowly inhale them both up. And exhale them out to a T. Walk your feet together. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, lift yourself up into a bridge. And slowly, slowly lower down with the breath, one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to bend the right knee into chest and make some circles. Then you're going to go the opposite direction. And then try to roll out the ankle at the same time. See if your right brain, left brain can do that. Okay, so we're going to come into a half happy baby. So you're just going to bend the knee and try to bring your heel in line with the knee and bring the knee down. You can keep it up if that works for you. You can grab the foot or the ankle or the back of the thigh, whichever works for you. Hold and breathe. And from happy baby, we're going to go into rock the baby on our back, sublime. So we're going to grab hold of the foot and rock it back and forth. And from there, you're going to take the foot maybe and bring it into the inside of the one and the other. You don't have to. You can still hold on to it like this and bring it as close to you as you can. Who's this easy for? Marilyn Monroe. Bill, that's your joke. And release your leg. Lower it back down. And the other side. Bend the knee. Bring the knee down towards the mat. Flex the foot. Bring the heel in line with the knee the best you can. Try to keep this hip down. Try not to let it lift. And breathe into the back hamstrings, the groin, hip flexor, psoas, working all those areas. And now we're going to roll it out. And reverse it. And then roll out the ankle. And one more stretch up. And then down and rock that baby back and forth. And then if you like, you can go ahead and place it in. See what works best for you. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, release that leg, lower it back down, and rock your knees from side to side. So we're going to come up to elbows, arms and elbows. We're going to rock right leg over left knee, or the opposite, whichever you want. Flex your foot, and you're just going to rock from side to side. We're going to come into a variation of fire log. So we're going to bring the left foot over to the right side of the mat and drop the knees down. Take a deep inhale breath. Your knee might be up, that's okay. But make sure your heels are in line with your knee. They're not closer in. This is a hard one to smile through. And extend up. And the other side. Rock it back and forth. Walk your foot over to the opposite side and drop the knee down. And smile. And release. And rock your knees from side to side. So from here, you're going to just keep your elbows where they are, your forearms planted, and you're going to lift your bottom. A low desk. And lower back down. Inhale, lift, push your knees towards the end of the mat. Slide back, lower down. And one more time, lift, push forward, down the mat, bring it back, and lower down the button. And inhale, come up. You're gonna walk your hands back, as far back as you can, and find that extension. Drop your chin into chest, and breathe. Stretch the arms. Inhale. And exhale, lift back up. Gonna come all the way up. So we're coming up into a seated position. I'm gonna walk my left foot underneath my right hip, my right foot over my left knee, and I'm going to grab hold of my front knee. I'm just going to lengthen up through the crown of the head. Lengthen up. Push down into that right foot. Lengthen up. Push the sits bones down. And exhale, release. Now I'm going to take my hand behind my back. Hold on to the knee and turn. Spiral the spine. And gently unwind. We're going to cross the knee over. Take a deep inhale breath. Half cow face pose. Exhale, lower back down. You can bring your hands out in front. And inhale, come back up. Unwind. Press the other foot underneath, the other foot over the other knee. Grab hold of the knee, lengthen up. Sit high up on your sits bones. Push down into that front foot. And lower back down. Hold on to that knee, bring your hand behind you. Lengthen up through the crown of the head so the vertebrae separate a little bit, and then you can spiral them around. Push firmly down into that front foot. Keep the hips facing forward. And exhale, unwind. Cross the leg over. Gargasana or half cow face. Does this make you want to say moo? Right there. And inhale, come back up. We're going to come into fire log seated. So we just did it the other way. We'll come up this way. So cross one leg over the other. You don't want your heel up near your hip, you want it down by your knee. And breathe. You'll feel this in your IT band along the side. This is really good for runners, and if you've been biking a lot, this will be good for you. And we're just going to switch it out. Fire log. Sometimes students ask me, can we do Lincoln log? You're dating yourself. Lengthen up, draw the breath in deep, just let the hips melt. Use the breath to soften those tight areas. And unwind. Rock your knees from side to side. And we'll come into a half Janu Shashasana. Extended leg. Thumbs wrapped around. Lean over. Try to bring your ear in line, not forward, but try to bring yourself back. And bend the knee. Lean back. Top arm goes up and over. And maybe have your hand touch or not. Or you can bring your hand down and then push yourself back and look up. Just melt to the side. Beautiful. Bring both hands on both sides and start to bow in. Try to keep the back flat. Try not to round in. Keep it flat. And inhale, come back up. And we'll switch it out. Other side. Extension, elongation, stretching. Each breath, think about melting deeper into the pose. And then swivel around, bring your hands to stabilize your upper body, and then start to fold, hinge at the hips, not rounding, fold, flat back. Beautiful. And inhale, come back up. So we're going to come all the way up, just stretch, little footwork, little stretching here for our fascia in our feet. Karen, we don't want to get plantar fasciitis again, right? You can hold there, you can bring your hands, you can come into prayer. And then we're going to come all the way up to standing. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale your hands back down. And release. Good job. All right, let's come to the back of the mat. We're going to do conscious walking. So conscious walking, remember, is heel, ball mount, toe. When you consciously walk, you walk proper. Heel, ball mount, toe. All the way to the end, and now you're going to reverse it. Into the pool. Okay. Heel, ball mount, toe, lift the heel. Hold, and lower. Heel, ball mount, toe, lift the heel. And lower. Heel, ball mount, toe, lift the knee, flatten the foot. Heel, ball mount, toe, forward walk, heel, ball mount, toe, lift the knee. Heel, ball mount, toe, forward walk, heel, ball mount, toe. We're going to swing the heel back, bring the knees together, make sure the hips, heels, and knees are in alignment, and the foot is flexed. Keeping that foot flexed, swing it forward, heel, ball mount, toe, inhale the back leg, last leg. Finding your balance, grounding down, using the breath. Swing the leg forward, heel, ball mount, toe, and release. Good job. Okay, come to the back of the mat again. We're going to come into Ardha Chandrasana, and then we're going to reverse the Ardha Chandrasana. So, half moon, sorry. Step your foot forward, bring your hand down, extend the leg up. So remember, you can stay right here, or you can lift your leg up, flex the foot, and extend the arm up. Hold and breathe. So go into what feels right for you. Take it easy. Hold. Maybe you don't want to lift your arm. Maybe you don't want to lift your leg. Maybe you don't want to lift anything. You want to just sit there at your computer and not do the class with me. You guys are so funny. I get your texts. You're like, you're doing a great job. I'm watching you do it, but I'm not doing it. I'm like, all right, fine. But I hope it inspires you to do it. And lower back down. And we're going to revolve it. And this arm goes straight out to the side. Hold and breathe. If you want a little more work, Esther and Alexa, Jackie, you bend the knee and straighten. Lower the leg back down. And inhale, come back up. So we'll do the other side. Step your foot forward. Bring your hand down. Extend your leg. Flex it. Extend the top arm. So you can bend in this, or you can stay here, bend a little, however you like. And revolve it. So opposite hand, opposite foot is on the ground. The arms are out straight to the side. And bend and flex if you like. And step back. Bring your hands into prayer and calm your nervous system. Adrenals, settle down. Inhale and exhale. Come back to the back of the mat and take a big step forward. Forehead to knee pose. We're going to do two variations. Hands on the hips, hips are centered. If you need to bring this foot out a little more, go ahead. Exhale, forehead towards the knee. Once you come down, bring yourself in. Okay, the second variation. Interlace your hands overhead and maybe hold here. If you need to bring one hand down and hold on, bring one arm up if you can. Stretch your shoulders. So really tuck your chin in tight to your chest if you can. Thyroid, parathyroid squeeze. Reboot your system. Push your front foot forward, push your back foot back. Inhale, draw yourself back up. Hold here. Slide your hands down your back body. And release. Other side. Step the other leg forward. Level off your hips. Exhale, forward fold, forehead to knee. Go ahead and interlace your hands if you want to go further into it and find that balance. Now push your feet in the opposite directions to bring yourself up so your upper body is weightless. And release. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale your hands back down. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale back down. Last time. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale your hands back down. Draw the breath in deep. Exhale the breath out. And release. Nice. Step to the back of the mat. So we're going to come into a lizard or forward lunge deep. So you're going to come down. Let's bring our knee down. And you're going to lift the knee, the foot. Keep the knee down. You're on the front of the patella bone, the kneecap, so you're safe. But of course, listen to your own body, what's right for you. Then we're just going to tuck the toes under, walk yourself back, and draw the toes back. Flex that foot. You can reach out and grab it if you like, or you can just stay right here. So again, stretching the fascia in the feet. And walk yourself back up. This time you're going to pick this foot up and bring it one whole footprint underneath you, stretching the Achilles. So rest your chest on your thigh. Start to walk yourself forward safely. The knee is going past the toes. Try to keep the heel down is the goal here. Nice. And from here, I'm just going to slide this knee back and bring the other one forward. So make sure you're on the front of the knee. Remember, it's your practice. Trust yourself, what works for you. Same thing, I'm going to walk back, flex the foot. These toes need to be tucked under. And then inhale, come back up. Slide this foot, one footprint, back. Rest my center of my chest over the knee. Push the heel down into the mat. Keep your hands on the mat. Bring yourself down to the mat. Hand over hand in crocodile. Rest. We're going to come into cobra poses. So in cobra, your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. The big toes touch, the heels are apart. The knees roll in towards each other. The feet sickle in, so the lower back opens. You can feel it open up. Keep the elbows close to the side. Draw your chin down and your forehead down to the mat. Think about your shoulder blades already lifting up away from the mat, and then slowly come up. Only like 4 to 5 inches. And exhale, slowly lower back down. And inhale, lift. This time you're going to lift your hands. So lifting your hands off the mat, floating, and lower down. Good job. Take a deep inhale breath. Bring your hands by your side and lift your feet. Lift your head. Lift your arms. And exhale everything down. Bend both knees. Rock your feet from side to side and release your back. Now you make circles with your heels. And then you're going to go the other direction. And then you're going to bring them up, and you're going to place one arch of the foot into the leg. and push firmly against it. Firmly, firmly, firmly. Feel your SI adjusting and release. And then you're going to do the other. Push, push, push. And release. Now you're going to take it and keep your one straight as you can, but you're going to slide the one down the inside of the lower leg bones. So push and slide and push and slide and release. And then you can do the other side. So try to keep them pushing into each other as firmly as you can. Push one side into the other. Nice. So we're going to do Tom's favorite pose, inchworm. So in inchworm, we tuck our toes under so our arches lift. The knees stay down, the bottom lifts, the head lifts, the arms lift. And we lower everything back down. Tuck your toes under, lift your bottom, keep the knees down, keep the chest down, lift the head, and lower back down. And one more time, tuck the toes under, lift the bottom, lift the arms, lift the head. Look ahead of the mat. Hold, and release. Good job. Rest. So bring one ear to the mat. And then bring the other ear to the mat. And then you're going to roll over into Shavasana. Yay, everybody's favorite pose. So as requested, when I play the bull more and a longer Shavasana. Because you all are home, you can do Shavasana all day, but okay. So go ahead and close your eyes down, preferably on your back with your palms facing up. And think about shutting down your senses, closing your eyes. You can shut your ears down, soften your mouth. You can moisten your lips so you don't feel dehydrated. And then separate your teeth so your jaw relaxes. So you can melt. Let the tongue float in the bottom of the mouth. Feel the shoulders and the head bones roll into the back body. Back of the arms are melting into the floor. Back of the legs, the heels. So just release the bones and the muscles, ligaments, and tendons will follow.